So, you've picked up one of the holiest grails of Nintendo's history, the 1990 Nintendo World Championships. Maybe you picked up the original. Maybe you picked up the repro. Either way, you have the game, and that's awesome. Maybe this is your first time playing it. Maybe you've played this before. And maybe you want to improve on your scores. My name is Paul Tessie, also known as Mega RetroMan from Seattle, Washington, and this is an instructional video on how to improve your scores on the 1990 Nintendo World Championships. So let's get to it. Now before I get started with this instructional video, I just want to share my credentials specifically for this game. First off, I have 2 copies of the 1990 Nintendo World Championships. At SoccerCon in 2015, I won the 1990 Nintendo World Championships competition, setting a con record with a 3 million score, which you can see here. And once again, at SoccerCon in 2016, 1990 Nintendo World Championships, breaking my last year's con record with a 3.6 million, which you'll see here. On your cart, there's a set of switches, which are shown here on a reproduction cart. If you have the original cart, they would be up here. Each switch setting sets a different timer for the internal time. So right now, the setting I have it is at 6 minutes 21 seconds, which is the standard competition time that you would use for any competition or for setting official world records. You can also check the 1990 Nintendo World Championships booklet for the dip switch legend, which shows all the patterns for each times. Alright, now we're all set. Let's get to the game. So let's go ahead and get started on the Super Mario Brothers instruction. The biggest thing you'll want to do is run, run, run. Stay small. Do not collect any power-up mushrooms, but just grab as many coins as you can as fast as possible. So what you'll do at the beginning is grab the first question block, jump over the Goomba, grab the third question block, and then keep jumping on the pipes until you get to the fourth pipe. Then go down that pipe and grab all those coins as fast as you can. You should be able to get out of there with the time set between 374 to 376. That's ideal. And then when you come up, you'll see the 2 Goombas and the 1 question block. Jump into the question block, squash the first Goomba, but do not kill the second one. In fact, you want to run into the second one. So that way, when you die, you'll be sent back to the middle of the stage. Alright, so now that you're at the center of the stage, you'll see the 10 coin brick on the bottom and a question block above that. So what you'll want to do is jump over the pit, obviously, and then go for the question block first. You'll see 2 Goombas roaming under you. Squish the right Goomba and leave the left Goomba alone. Once you get done squishing the right Goomba, get under that 10 coin block and just start jumping. If you can get 11 coins out of that, awesome. If you can get 10 out of it, okay, fine. So once you're done there, you'll see a Koopa Troopa making its way towards you. Jump over the Koopa Troopa and then hit the first, second, and third question blocks from the ground. You'll see 2 more Goombas. Squish the left Goomba and then kill yourself on the right one. Don't squish the right one. Kill yourself on the right one. And then once you're done there, you're going to go back to the center of the stage where you started and just repeat the process. Alright, so now we're done with Super Mario Brothers. Now the thing about Super Mario Brothers is whatever score you end with will affect the blocks that you get on Tetris. Me personally, I like to end Super Mario Brothers with a score of 10,400 because anytime I play and end with that score, I will always get the same block sequence on Tetris later on. But for right now, we're going to start on Rad Racer. The best thing to do is maintain your top speed of 255 miles per hour. To do that, you have to hold the up button and your A button, which is your accelerator. I would advise holding both of those during the countdown at the very beginning of the game. And then move your car over to the left side of the lane. You'll have two cars coming at you on the left lane and right lane. As long as you're maintaining and building to your top speed, that left car is going to switch lanes over to the center. Don't be afraid of it. Just go straight through if you're on the far left lane. The biggest thing about Rad Racer that I can really tell you is just practice, practice, practice. The AI cars will always be in the same spots as long as you maintain your top speed. They will do the same thing every time. The other thing is the very last turn, the very last sharp turn I should say, is going to be really difficult. I will advise that you stay on the far right lane, basically to the point where you're almost off the road. Hold up just in case, and then when you start turning, just drag, 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 drag. If you have to press the B button to brake just that little bit, do so, but make sure you're holding up so you can still maintain your top speed. And then do the rest. At the very end of the game, you'll see a car on the right hand side or the center. I can't think of it right now, but you'll see trees in sets of threes. So when you see that car coming, as it gets closer, count 1, 2, 3, and on that third tree, plow your car into that tree so you crash. There's a good reason for that. Because when you crash, you will end your rolling right at the checkered flag. And that's the fastest way to start into Tetris. And you'll see that right here. Alright, so now you've completed Rad Racer. Now comes what is considered the toughest part, and that's Tetris. Like I said, depending on what your score was on Super Mario Bros. Will affect the blocks that you get on Tetris. Tetris, the best thing I can do to tell you and to give you any hints is just practice. There's really not much to it. The one thing of advice that I could give you is build your stack up, not too much, but at a comfortable height to where you can leave a well on the preferably the right side of the screen, so that way all you're doing is dropping lines for Tetrises, because the most Tetrises you get on this thing, your score will increase that much. So the best thing is Tetrises, Tetrises, Tetrises. If you have to get singles or doubles, fine, make it quick. Make sure they're at the top of the screen rather than the bottom, because that will take way too much time. So Tetrises is the way to go, just like as if you were playing the normal game. And as you'll see here, you'll see that I'm going for nothing but Tetrises. You'll see that I have a single line and a double here and there, but Tetrises, Tetrises, Tetrises. Have a look. Alright, and that's the game. The internal timer will kill off all activity on the game. It'll say time, and then it'll show your final score at the end of it all. As you saw, I shot a 2.9 million doing this, which is a really good score, and will most likely win you a competition. But as I stated, the best thing to do on all these games is just go, 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 go. Run through Super Mario Brothers. Grab as many coins as you can. Run through Rad Racer, maintaining your top speed. Get familiar with what the AI cars are doing, whether they're going to move, whether they're going to stay, and get familiar with the track. Same thing with Tetris, just drop, drop, drop. Get familiar with the kind of patterns that they're going to provide you and make the best of it. And just get Tetrises, Tetrises, Tetrises. That's going to get you your high score. Alright, that's going to do it for the instruction. Thank you for watching. I hope this helps. And we'll hopefully see you on a 1990 Nintendo World Championships competition wherever you are or here in Seattle. Thanks for watching, and give this a like, comment, share. Hopefully this helps. Thanks for watching, guys, and be back with more videos.